Is there a way one can grow from more than the same land? So can we grow more from the same land? So yes, there is. Palampur resembles a village of western part of the state of UP. So first of all, Palampur belongs to a western part. It is resembling, although it is a hypothetical scenario, but if in real terms you talk about, then yes, it is resembling to a part of the state of UP. Farmers use production of these crops for both self-consumption and selling. They sell it at Raiganj, they sell it at Shahpur. So they are selling the produce at Raiganj. Jaggery and sugarcane is mainly sold in Shahpur. Jaggery in Hindi is called as gud. Due to well-developed systems of irrigation and electricity, farmers are able to grow 3 different crops in a year and they use electric run tube wells. So as the irrigation facilities in Palampur are too good, the farmers are not dependent on rainfall. They are using electric run tube wells. So from the same land, they are growing 3 different crops in 3 different seasons. Some tube wells were installed by government in the initial process. Then later on, the private households, people started setting up private tube wells. So there were some that were installed by government and later on, private tube wells were settled by the people themselves. By mid-70s, in the village Palampur, they were able to cultivate the entire 200 hectare of land existing in the Palampur. So they were able to cultivate the entire 200 hectares by mid-70s with the help of tube wells, irrigation facilities and by their efficiency. In India, the riverine plains and the coastal regions are very well irrigated, whereas Deccan Plateau is having low level of irrigation. Farming is majorly dependent on rainfall in India. If we talk about the actual scenario, then in actual scenario, Indian farmers are majorly dependent on rainfall as a source of irrigation. If we talk about India, barely we are able to convert 40% of the total cultivated land. So if we are saying that there is 100 hectares of land which we can cultivate in India, which is possible for us to grow the produce from, then in reality we are barely able to use the 40% of this area. We are not able to convert even the 40% of area into produce. We are not able to use the 100% of the total cultivated land which is available in India. In Palampur, farmers are following multiple cropping, that is, they are growing more than one crop in a year. During rainy season, they are growing kharif crops, that is jowar and bajra, which is used as cattle feed. Between October and December, from October to December, October, November, December, we are basically seeing the farming of potato. Fields are sown with wheat in winter season, that is Rabi, and sugarcane is also grown on one part of the land which is harvested only once a year. So we are saying if this is the piece of land, then let's say on hypothetically assuming, then let's say on this piece of land we have grown sugarcane, and on the remaining land we are growing one by one wheat, bajra and potato in different seasons.